Over the years, our football team has visited with many children who are struggling with illness and injury. On today's Student Athlete of the Week, we take a look at a special relationship that has developed with a young boy from Buena Vista, Virginia. Lucas Bolen is just 8 years old, but his courage, determination, and love has inspired our team and has made him one of our closest friends.
Now this is really cool. I forgot to show you this. I'm with Jason Fuller, but the picture is really tiny, and on the back it shows the schedule.
Lucas has always been considered a spastic quadriplegia, which means it's in the arms and in the legs. And Lucas lived in braces for several years. And he's a trooper. I mean, he's had his legs operated on twice. He's been in cast twice. The first time he was in cast for 9 weeks. The main thing right now is 2 years ago, around this time, they found a cyst in Lucas's brain. It's 3.5 centimeters in the brain. And it was kind of taking a toll on our family a little bit. And my sister arranged to call and get in touch with Jerry Capone, and he sent us tickets to go over for one of the ball games. Of course, Lucas had kind of let Jerry know that Wally Lundy was one of his favorite all-time players, and Lucas had even mentioned that one day he would hope that he could play football and run like Wally and score lots of touchdowns. When we went to visit Dr. Jane and Jane Jr. in Charlottesville, Jerry had a surprise visit set up, and the first person that I saw was Wally, and I started to cry.
The doctor told me it was a special thing coming, and I saw somebody like walking in the door, and they were coming.
Wally and Michael Johnson and Kwaku Robinson and Tony Franklin. And they said, we came to surprise your son. It was a nice jersey that was presented to Lucas, and of course we just assumed it was Wally's jersey. And when he turned it around, it had Lucas's name on it, and of course that was a very emotional day for us, but it was a great day. And from then on, Wally and the guys over there just really honestly became some of our close friends, and actually today I really consider them family to us. I don't know, I get very emotional just because of the relationship and just how I feel towards those boys.
Yeah, it really makes me feel great to be able to give back to somebody. I mean, he's a great kid. Every time I see him, he's always smiling. He really brings a lot of joy to the team whenever they see him and he's around. It's real inspiring to see somebody out there that you know is fighting every day for their strength and fighting every day for their health and fighting every day just to be out there to be with us and to see us. And it really inspires us to work hard and not take for granted the things that we've been given.
When we first met, we clicked just like that. And I just took him in like he was my little brother. And I actually got to see his room. He had all the Virginia stuff all over the place, man. It was wonderful to see that. Having surgery myself a couple years ago on my shoulder, and knowing what I had to go through, all the doctors and rehab and all that stuff, it was tough, man. It was so tough. Lucas being the young guy that he is, like, I know it's painful. I know he hates going through all the doctors and having to hear what's going on and all that. I mean, it's tough for a little kid, an 8-year-old kid at that. You know what I mean? He'd rather be out playing, you know what I'm saying, throwing a football or something. It's real tough on the kid to go through all that stuff.
One other thing, before we give it to the 5th-year seniors, glad he's here, okay? We got one here for Lucas.
Yeah!
What's up, baby? Okay? Well, you got one of those, you tell your mom you got a game ball. Okay, hey, not only special guys get that. Lucas is a young man who's had to come over here on a number of times and spend some time at UVA Hospital, but a couple of years ago, the members of that class, Wally and Marcus and some of those players, and obviously the players who left over, they all kind of became family, and Lucas and his family and the players, and they make many trips over here, and players make trips over there to see him and go to his school, right? Go to your birthday party, right? And so Lucas was the first guy to get a game ball today. And so we're very proud of it. We talk about how hard the players have fought. And Lucas has to fight that hard every day, and we're very proud of him, and we love him. So this is our buddy here.